So Tower of Fantasy just teased something that could be super duper good for the game, or it could be like really bad. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video for Tower of Fantasy. I'm Ventus. What's good? All right, guys. Before I tell you what Tower of Fantasy just did, I need you to do me a favor. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and turn all notifications on. Or if you're a returning subscriber, come on back to the channel and check out the videos that I've been uploading. I've been uploading videos a lot lately on all of my channels, and I think this is a great time to announce that I'm going to start back making Shinobi Striker videos. I don't know how regular these videos are going to be. I'm definitely going to post Shinobi Striker video every week because I just had a realization that the game is fun, and I just saw some tweet that they're going to crack down even harder on the hackers. So I'm going to start making Shinobi Striker content, and then I kind of want to get into the My Hero game because people say it's fun, but then people said it was like a gacha game and you have to like spend money on tickets to get characters. So I don't know. If you play the game and you like the game, tell me like one or two things that are, maybe even three things that are good about the game that you like, and sort of like convince me, because I had it downloaded but I deleted it. And also, listen, I am expanding, all right? So TikTok hit me up in the DMs, and they're like, hey, we're doing a YouTube collaboration. We're making 10-minute long videos now over on YouTube in like long form, kind of just like YouTube. So they hit me up and they put me on some sort of collaboration creator program. So if you could follow me on TikTok, it's VSGN Social on TikTok. As a matter of fact, VSGN Social, I'm on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I will follow people back on Twitter, but I definitely want your support over on TikTok. I put videos on TikTok so far that I don't put on YouTube, stuff that you probably would want to see over on TikTok. Really entertaining videos, just cool like little edited videos. So I'd really appreciate your support there. All right, now with all that being said, so you can do this for yourself, right? If you log on to Tower of Fantasy, they have a new like tab, and it's basically giving you a survey asking you like a bunch of questions about the game, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see in the future type stuff, right? And that's not anything new to these like games. Genshin Impact does it a lot. I think I even did one on Shinobi Striker once or twice. All right, so the questions they were asking on Tower of Fantasy were pretty like normal stuff, like which Simulacra do you like, and what was the best overall game experience for you as far as game modes and stuff like that. I answered in the way that everybody would expect, like the game modes are kind of fun, the rewards are a little bit lackluster, and I have a hard time leveling up or advancing my weapons and stuff like that. But it was the very last question on this survey. If you don't want to know what that is until you do it yourself, go ahead and stop the video now and then come back later. But the very last question of this survey on Tower of Fantasy, like when I saw it, so many different thoughts ran through my head, right? I was like, wow. So they really are either desperate, and then like they could have did this the entire time and they're just chilling. People are going to see that and they're going to get pissed. Like, I don't know how the community is going to take it. I am choosing to take it in a very positive way. You probably asked me, what's the question if you haven't done a survey? Okay, well, the question is this, man. Now, forgive me, I don't remember exactly how they worded it, but the basic gist of it is, do you think that server merging would make you play the game more? Something along those lines like that, right? And when I saw the question, I immediately thought this. Oh, yeah. Server merge would 1000% help the game, because when you try to queue up for stuff right now, you don't get anybody. You know, you pretty much have to go to LFG, look for people to play with, and then those people that you play with, because let's be honest, the only people that are still playing the game right now are the people that are whales that invested in the game. The people that didn't invest too much in Tower of Fantasy, they probably play here and there. It's no longer their main game, which in the beginning I preached Tower of Fantasy isn't a main game. It's a game that you maybe play alongside your main game, but people, they love the game in the very beginning and they play the crap out of it, and I knew that they were going to get burnt out eventually, right? And a part of that burnout too, I think, and this isn't a rant video on Tower of Fantasy, but I think a part of that thing is the level system, how they kept us capped. We couldn't level up high enough, because I find that now I'm having more fun on the game than I ever had before, because there are more things to do in the game that are locked when you're lower levels. Like the Origins of War, like literally is probably one of my favorite game modes, right? Because you get to play with your friends on a team of 4 and you're just going through levels. It's like the Spiral Abyss. It's like the Bygone Phantasm, and just playing with people. Now, the only thing that sucks about that game mode is that when it first comes out, they have like whale side content, so you have to wait until like the end of the cycle, I guess, so the content's a little bit easier for people who aren't whales. I think that kind of sucks, but at the same time too, if I'm a whale, I think that I would want a reason to be a whale so I could use my higher whatever. But at the same time too, that kind of like destroys the MMO aspect, because like whenever you do queue up for when you queue up for something now, you have to like get people to help you. And if you get people to help you, the people that are willing to help you are the people that have already spent like $18,000 on the game, and they have every character max, and then it's just like pointless. All you're doing at that point is just, you know, holding your controller and letting them do it. You don't really get to do anything. Like, and that can be very frustrating as a player that doesn't have whatever. And I feel like if I was one of these super whales, I'm a dolphin, I'm not a whale. I feel like if I was a whale, sure, it'd be fun for a little bit. I've spent all this money in the game. Now I'm like, you know, top tier. You know what I mean? I'm like super, super good. And that's cool and everything. But after a while, I feel like that would probably get old. And I'd be like, well, this isn't fun. I can just kill everything. It's not easy. So I'm glad that they put in stuff for the whales that the whales can do. But at the same time, for the people that are not whales, it kind of sucks. So I think to that end, they really need to do like more game modes where there's a advanced mode and there's like a normal mode for us like dolphin peoples and people that are free to play. And you know, I don't know, maybe I don't know how you would stop whales from coming in and ruining the experience. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. I just know that I'm not saying whales ruin the game, but they definitely make it less fun for some people who actually want to play the game and struggle with heals and stuff like that, and you know, get a perfect team and get everything right. You know, I don't know. It's a very messy situation. But back to the topic at hand, the server merge. So I don't know if a server merge would actually like do anything for people who have got bored with the game and maybe don't play it anymore, but I know for the people who are still playing the game, the people who are just starting to play the game, I think a server merge would definitely be good for, I guess, this generation, or this, like, the people that are playing now. It would help. I don't think it's going to do much for people who just got bored of the game and are not playing. That's not going to bring them back. I don't know what is going to bring them back. So down in the comments, let me know if you're one of those players that was like, okay, yeah, I was playing the game and I just clicked on this video to see what Tower Fantasy is doing and hear what the news is. Let me know right now down in the comments, what would bring you back? Like, the one thing or three things would bring you back. I feel like if I was a player, because I can put myself in the mindset of a player that got bored, because sure, yeah, I get it. I got bored with the game for a while until this new stuff unlocked for me and I was able to have fun on the game again. So I think the only thing that would put me back on the game if I was Dolphin free-to-play guy would be more rewards, right? More rewards. Now, if I was a whale who invested and I got bored of the game, the thing that probably bring me back is more challenging game modes. Because whales, let's be honest, they don't care about rewards. Their money is their reward. So you have to do something like for the fun aspect for those people, because they don't need red nukes. They don't need gold nucleus. They don't need like advancements of weapons. They're looking for a fun gaming experience. I mean, maybe there's something to be learned from Genshin Impact. I don't know what can be learned from Genshin Impact, because I imagine Genshin Impact runs into the same problems. The people wail on the banners, and then they go and they destroy, you know, the Spiral Abyss, and then what else is there? I don't know. I don't know the answer there. But I feel like definitely more rewards for me, more game modes with more rewards. Like when I finally unlock the Twilight Zone or Twilight Realm in Vera, I can go now and farm gold nucleus. I just read in the comments because I didn't know much about it. I don't have people to talk to about this. But they said that the gold nucleus, they're not like a never-ending supply. And so far that I've done it, every time that I've closed a rift in the Twilight, I get a gold nuke. And I can spin that on the gold banner, and I can, you know, I just got my Nemesis to A4 because of it, you know what I mean? And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy, like, the fun for me in Tower Fantasy is playing the game, seeing the animations of weapons that I like to use, feeling like I am a part of the solution of dealing with the problem in the game, such as fighting a raid. I'm doing a video soon on like how to be a frost tank, and I got some people together. I got 3 other people, 2 DPS and a healer, and I was the tank, and it was so much fun doing that because I was I was actually tanking. The boss was looking at me, not looking at the DPS or healer, and they were able to like, kill the bosses that we were fighting. So that for me is fun. That's an MMO, and I think that more stuff like that needs to be happening in the game, and that would be super fun for me. Rewards would be a super bonus. Like when I did the Origins of War, Sure, I love that they were giving us augment supplies so we could augment our gear because we sort of needed that. But I would have enjoyed some more incentive as far as, nucleus and stuff like that, to advance my characters, or maybe shards to advance my characters. I think that they are just untapped resources with the shards. If you offer us game modes that gives us shards for collecting characters or weapons and stuff like that, I think that would be good. They did that with like skins with the events. But anyways, server merge. What do you think? Would it bring you back? What would it do for the game? A server merge, if they did it, it would allow us to queue up and play game modes. Because I got to tell you, it sucks to get on the game and I want to queue for whatever. Void Rift. I want to queue for the Frontier Clash. Used to be you could queue up and you can get people that are garbage and you can carry them because I am a dolphin, or you struggle with these people because they're the same level as you. Whatever the case may be, I think the queues and not be able to have people for raid unless you have to I think that would help, and that would be a great help to me. And I don't know, what do you think about that? Would that be like a great help to you? The other aspect of it, and this is the part that I didn't want to bring up, but I have to bring it up because I got to be real with you. This is going to piss some people off. Because as cool as it is and as hyped as I was for thinking, oh, wait, they can do a server merge when they said they were working on it or they couldn't do it at the time, the other side of it is, damn. So you mean to tell me you guys could have did a server merge a long time ago? You tell me I could have got my PC character that was already level 71 and I could have brought him over to America 1 and not wasted money twice, because I spent $500 on my PC account and I spent whatever X amount of money on this account. You mean to tell me you guys could have did that all along and you just didn't do it? That kind of sucks, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hope people don't take that attitude, but I completely understand if they do take that attitude. All right, so listen, I've talked long enough. Let me know what you think about these things down in the comment. Be sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at VSG and Social. I do follow people back on Twitter, and I'm looking for support on my Twitter, on my TikTok platform, tiktok.com/VSG and Social. 10-minute videos over there, stuff that you won't see on my Twitter, my Instagram, my YouTube. And also check out the other YouTube channels, my VSG and Plays channel, Ventus SG and Plays channel. I'm doing big things over there. Mostly all of my other content that I was doing on other channels, I'm putting it over on my Ventus SG and Plays channel, so you can just watch it there because it is what it is. And let me know about the Shinobi Striker stuff. If you're glad to see me back on that, and any other content ideas that you might have, let me know it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And no, seriously, I'm not farming for comments. I really want to know what the community thinks about this, because I know Tower of Fantasy wants to know what the community thinks about this. And if you haven't taken that survey, take the survey, because if we don't take the survey, they don't know what to do. All right? All right, so I'm dipping. Peace.